Okay, and we're back. Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you. Hopefully, we have some of you guys coming back. Hey, Jim. Yeah, sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. But I am back, and we are going to keep trying to roll through, trying to call some scammers. So thank you guys for hanging out. Okay. So now we're going to try to jump back into it, try to see who all we can get back on the line. I'm sorry for the dip out, guys. We are back, though. We are going to try to get as many of these guys on the line as we can. Just trying to come up with some numbers real quick, and then we'll give them a call. Thank you guys again for coming back after the dip out. Sorry about that. But we are going to keep going. We are going to try to see how many of these guys are still alive, how many of them we can be able to get a hold of. We do have quite a few numbers for Walmart to SSA. It's either going to be Walmart to SSA or Walmart to FTC. Either way, we are going to try to call them and get them on the line, see who is active. It's it's just a matter of which numbers are still going to be live. Because the list I'm looking at is very, very, very long. And we might not go through every single one of these numbers because I've noticed that a lot of them say that they've already been killed or they've already been gone, taken down. So we don't need to worry about most of them because of that. But we're still going to go through. We got a lot of different Walmart scams that we're still going to go and test and see if they are live. More likely solid. Yes. Okay, so the majority of these numbers that I'm coming across are done, which is good because that means they can't go out and try to get anybody else. But yeah, we're going to go through. We've got a bunch of numbers that we're going to try to get a hold of. We also have, let's see if they were actually. Oh, good. We do have a couple of these missed ones. We could try to hit some of these real fast too. Oh, hold music. I really hope I don't get hold purgatory, but we'll see. Because some of these are pretty old. This one that I'm calling right now was from yesterday at 8:30 in the morning. Uh, hmm? Is this a pickup? The hold music stopped. Hello? Hello? No, that's nothing. They ended up dropping. We're not even going to bother with that then. We'll just move on to some of these other ones. See if any of these are going to still be live.
Alex, I'm calling you from US Benefit Department. Actually, the reason behind my call is to inform you that you are qualified for food stamps, grocery vouchers, Walmart coupon. So may I know, do you have any health insurance like Medicare, Medicaid?
Well, my health, yeah, I have Medicare.
Okay. And do you receive any additional benefits like food stamps, grocery vouchers, anything like that?
No, no, I don't.
Okay, so don't worry about that's the reason why I'm calling you to provide you all the additional benefits. I will provide you food stamps twice in a month, grocery vouchers once in a month, and flex card every month for 12 months. So may I know, do you have any health in?
Really?
Please perfect.
Oh, the call dropped. There's a lot of those kind of calls right now, which is weird because they're coming through heavy right now. Nope, that's a dropped call. We'll try you. I'm going through right now to try to find any of the missed calls that I had the past couple days, especially from like last week. Just trying to call, see if maybe some of them are live. A lot of them so far have been those benefits kind of programs. A lot of benefit style programs, which is interesting that they're doing those right now for the scam. Okay, so that one's not leading anywhere. We'll try this PCH one. It is really old, but we'll still call them just to try to see if they will be live. What's up, Onyx? Nah, cannot complete the call. Cannot complete your call. A lot of them are shut down. They are just their phone lines got screwed. Oh, hello, Onyx. You want to be up here, huh? A lot of the normal kind of PCH ones, are they're kind of trying to recover a lot from the storm that they had because they had that really bad hurricane last week. And there's a lot of them are still trying to recover from that. So they're not able to make a whole lot of phone calls and put a lot of numbers and everything out there. So we're trying to call them back, seeing maybe if they got lucky and they do have their service back up fast, which sometimes happens. Could not complete the call. Yeah, a lot of the Jamaican ones are cannot complete the call. This is a Bank of America one? We'll try it just to see. This is a lot of days old. So no guarantee that they would. But it's a Bank of America scam. So basically, the whole point is that you receive a message, a text message usually, saying that there was a charge. And to be able to dispute the charge, you have to call them back at so and so number. And when you call them, they say, "Oh yeah, we see this. We see this charge. You need to go ahead and give us your credit card number or your bank account number, and we'll get that taken care of and taken off your account." Even though if they are posing to be your bank, they should already have all of that information already offhand. Anything? Okay, hold. We're on hold. Which hold is better than nothing, so I'll take hold. Let's see if they actually even answer. Yeah, it's just bouncing me between voicemail songs or hold songs. Yeah, I'm in hold purgatory. I'm not going to sit there forever. But on the other hand, too, we now know that that number is live. So we'll put out feelers to people to let them know, hey, this number is still active. They're not shut down. So people can keep trying them throughout. People can continuously keep trying them. So when they do go live, we can try to catch them as fast as possible. This looks like a multi-scam one. Try it. See if they're live. It has been, 3 hours. So a 3-hour one for a multi-scam. They might actually still be up.
Talking to Aaron. How can I help you?
Yeah, hi, Aaron. I received a message saying something about I possibly might be eligible for like $100 voucher, and I gotta call this number to try to claim. Is that offer still available?
So you're talking about which offer? About Avast?
Oh, I'm sorry. Is this Avast?
No, I'm asking. I mean, we provide support for Norton and Avast both. Where are you trying to reach?
Um, I'm not sure. I received a message saying that I was eligible for a gift voucher.
You're trying to reach which company?
I couldn't understand the company.
I think you're dialing wrong number, sir.
Okay. Okay, so they switched it up, and I don't have the setup to be able to do the remote desktop, so we will reply here. Okay, so we'll at least let other people know, so when other people are calling them, they know that, hey, this is no longer a multi-scam, pick a scam. A this is a this is a Norton or Avast refund scam. So people at least have a better idea when they do call, and they'll know that it is still active. So those scam baiters who do specialize in those kinds of calls can be able to talk to them and be able to bait them properly. Carl Thompson. Okay, so this is somewhat of a new number, I think. Yeah, this is a newer number. I haven't done him before. But it all really depends on if he calls me back or if he answers. I want him to answer. He needs to answer. Well, not really needs to.
William Mason, extension 054.
I wanted to give you guys a little bit, let you guys hear the voicemail a little bit. Solid, that would be amazing. But something that large, I couldn't accept. I couldn't really accept from somebody as a donation, as nice as that is, and everything. In my good conscience, I could not accept something that large from somebody. Thank you, Pablo. The dialer's working better now. Yesterday it was just giving us all kinds of crap. It wasn't connecting to the services, and everything I was finding out online about the error code was that all of the problems were on their side, the service side, the server side. So it was nothing I could do except sit and wait. So it was annoying. That was weird. We'll try calling that number again. Hello? 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 Okay, now I'm getting a dial tone again. Hey, Instinct. But yeah, everything I was finding out online about the error code for what was going on with my dialer was saying that the only thing you can really do is sit and wait, or put in a ticket with the company, and hopefully they'll get it fixed. I didn't want to wait, so I didn't want to put in a ticket, so we just kind of sat and hung out for a couple minutes until they eventually picked up, or until it kind of worked itself out. But we've got a couple calls. Again, they are pretty old. They are pretty old. About a week old, which for PCH calls is really old. But we're still going to try them. We're still going to check them out. We're still going to make sure that they are actually dead. Because there's no guarantee. There's always a chance that these guys will keep those lines active and still use them at least a couple days later. If we bait them today on Tuesday, they'll go quiet for 2-3 days and then pick it back up on Monday, or pick it back up on Friday. It happens all the time. So to be able to try and combat that, we still go through and double check a lot of these numbers. The only difficult part is coming up with a somewhat believable excuse on why it took you 7-8 days to respond. But I mean, I can play that off. I can come up with some BS reason. Not a problem. I could tell them, 1,000. Well, not 1,000, but I could tell him hundreds and ones of different excuses as to why I wasn't able to pick up or call them back sooner. Nope, that's voicemail. Plus, a lot of these, the PCH ones, like I said earlier, it's interesting because the PCH ones, some of them, a lot of them are just completely down. The service is completely screwed on them because of the hurricanes that they got last week, which is absolutely wonderful knowing that happened, because that means that those phones aren't active enough to be able to have actual...
Department at the Publishers Clearinghouse.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you. Can you say that again?
Yes. Who am I speaking with?
My name is Carl Thompson. I'm sorry, what was your name again?
My name is Johnny Carter.
Johnny Carter. Hi, John. Well, I received a phone call about a week ago on my phone saying that I was eligible for some kind of prize and to call this number to try to claim. I went on a no electronics, no phones kind of sabbatical for like 2-3 weeks. So I wasn't able to actually answer my phone or look at my phone. And I came off that sabbatical today, and I noticed that call. Is that prize still available, or that entry?
Yeah, and you said your name was?
John Carter? Or, I'm sorry, you're John Carter. Carl Thompson.
Carl Thompson. Okay, hold the line there. Let me see something, okay?
Yep. You could definitely hear somebody in the background talking. More likely it's an associate of his, another scammer, who is... I'm worried that the other scammer... might tell on me. Might tell him, hey, that's fake, just drop it. I'm not sure. I'm hoping that the other scammer is preoccupied with something else and not occupied with me. Yeah, Mildred, more likely he probably doesn't know what a sabbatical is. He probably doesn't know or understand the whole, going offline kind of topic of...
Oh, and when did you say you got this call?
Oh, it was like a week ago, 7-8 days ago. So that would have been, what, last Monday, maybe Sunday?
Okay. Okay. So let me see something here.
Okay. He's going through his phone records to try to see if he can't find my phone number and proof that he actually called me. That's what he's doing right now, which I don't know if he doesn't find my phone number, he might not continue with the scam. He might just drop it. He might just go off on me or say that I'm not eligible for the prize that's already been passed off. I'm not sure. We're going to see. Hopefully he is an idiot, a true idiot, and goes through with it.
Okay, and repeat your first name.
My name is Carl. Do you want me to spell it?
No, and spell your last name.
Thompson, T as in Tom, H as in Henry, O as in Oscar, M as in Mary, P as in Paul, S as in Sam, O as in Oscar, N as in Nancy.
Okay, and you said you received this call, and what company did you hear you received the call from?
They didn't actually say anything about a company in the voicemail. I tried to write down as much as I could from the voicemail. It said, congratulations on a second prize winnings. This is a glorious day. You have potentially won a grand total, and then it got really jumbled after that. Call blank blah 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 this number, and speak with a representative to try to claim.
Okay. And this is your first time getting a call about it?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I only
And it-
received the one voicemail. Yeah.
Okay. So let me see something here. So you said you received a call over a week ago, right?
Yeah, it was last Sunday or Monday. It was 8 days ago. So that would have been what? Today's Tuesday. So 7 days would have been Wednesday. Actually, it probably would have been either Monday or Tuesday last week then. Now that I think about it.
Okay. So
Go ahead.
let me verify something here with you, okay?
Okay.
Now, I'm going to just ask you a few questions to fill out a claim certificate here and see what I can tell you, okay?
Okay, yeah, not a problem.
Okay. Now, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Now, are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, I am.
Do you have valid ID?
Is a driver's license, does that count?
Yes.
Yes, I do then.
Are you married, single, divorced, widowed?
I'm divorced.
Okay. Are you over the age of 65 or under?
I'm under.
Okay. Now let me see here. How old are you, sir?
I'm 45.
45. Okay. And let me see here, sir. Do you take care of your own finances?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Wait, I'm
Now
sorry.
let me
Does this
see.
mean that I won a prize?
Well, I'm trying to check a file here and see what's going on so I can tell you what's going on, sir.
Okay.
Okay. And let me see here, sir. Are you self-employed, employed, or retired?
I'm employed.
Okay. And what type of work do you do?
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
What type of work do you do?
I'm a salesperson.
Okay, you're
Sales
a salesperson.
associate is the official title.
Let me see something here. Okay, so we're going to check your file and we're going to see if we have anything here for you. You said your first name is Carl, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we're going to check that out and then we're going to call you back and let you know, okay?
Okay, about how long would that be?
Oh, it will take probably until tomorrow. You'll get back a call.
Okay, so wait until tomorrow. You guys wouldn't be able to try to check it out tonight? Because
No, we
I'm
cannot check
really
it out
anxious
tonight.
to try to get this prize.
Okay, I don't understand, but we have to check it out tonight, sir.
Okay, so I'll get a phone call tomorrow.
Yes, you will.
Okay, so I will try to talk with you tomorrow then, okay?
Okay, bud. Bye-bye.
Okay, so I'm not going to wait till tomorrow. I'm going to give it, let's say it is 4:38 now. We'll call him back at 5. Just because I want to try to get him going and get him hooked on it. Try to get him hooked on it. It's just trying to get him to be convinced because it has been so long. It has been so long since since I've received that call. The post is pretty old. It was about 8 days ago, so sorry for yours. I know because it was so long ago that it's about if he'll go with it. Sometimes they will. It really depends on how desperate they are on whether or not they will go through it or not. He just seems really skeptical of all of this, which is fine. That's fine. It's understandable. It is a long time in between. It's just trying to get It's just trying to get them to buy it to be able to go. But yeah, he was an interesting one. I don't know if he fully believes it. He kept trying to look up to see if he has called my number. That was the big thing. Have I called you? When was the last time I talked with you? Because it has been for so long for him. So he doesn't know if he can believe the words that I'm saying because of how old it is. Yeah, Jim, he's basically having to go through his phone records to see if he did call me or not. That's the thing. If he which sometimes they'll do, sometimes they'll double check and make sure, hey, did I actually call this person or not? And because they fully understand that there are scam baiters like us who will be out there trying to bait them and waste their time and frustrate them. And them checking on the phone numbers is a good way for them to be able to check it. Exactly, Jim. It's just a stall tactic. That's all it really is. It's just a stall tactic for them to be able to stall it out, try to wait that little bit longer just to see, hey, I need to really go through my call history to see, have I talked to this person? Did the scammer's automatic dialer call this number or not? And that's what he's really looking for. Now, he's just trying to stall out the call and make it sound mostly legitimate by saying, I got to look through my computer. But we know that it's not really a computer that he's looking through. So in the meantime, we're gonna give him a little bit, and then we'll mistakenly, I guess, call him back. We'll tell him it was a mistake, and oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean, I didn't mean to call you back just yet. But while I got you on the phone, come on. Yeah, Jim, that he can be doing that as well, trying to think of some kind of reason. Think of some kind of excuse, A lot of the time they will do that to try to stall out, try to make it wait so that they can be able to come up with some kind of BS excuse. But like I said, we're going through. We're going to check as many of these numbers as we possibly can. A lot of them, at least the PCH ones have been. Some of them have been hitting. Some of them haven't. It's just a matter of, are they going to be live or are they not, because of the hurricanes that hit. That's the big problem right now. And them trying to recover from it. Let me try this one. It is an Amazon one. So we will call them, see if Amazon is available. We'll screw with them for a little bit. Usually with the Amazon ones, they try to do claim that it's bank fraud. they can be fun. They can be interesting to do. Ooh, is this one just going to ring out? That's interesting. I mean, that's good because that means that they're not going to be able to speak to any actual victims, which is exactly what we want. No, it's just ringing out. Guys, if you haven't already, please like the stream, subscribe, and share everything. It really does help us out, really does try to get the word out to as many people as possible to try to show them that this kind of content is out there, these kinds of scams are out there, and we can try to be able to make as many people aware of these scams as possible, because if we can make them aware of these scams, we can try to stop as many as possible. And if you guys haven't yet already, and you are interested in, if you are interested in, I do have a members program. You can go ahead and sign up for that. It's really simple. Down below the stream, there's a red join button. Click on that. It's going to come up with 3 tiers, 1, 2, and 3. I suggest everybody do tier 1. It's the cheapest, and you get the most bang for your buck for it. It is just $3 a month. That's as low as YouTube will let me go with it. But for $3, I mean, that's less than a cup of coffee, less than a gallon of gas. And with it, you get a bunch of different features like a special icon next to your name, a members-only emoji, end of the stream, members-only chat at the end of the streams. We usually do a members-only chat so that you guys who are members can be able to talk with me while we're trying to make phone calls, as well as behind the scenes kinds of photos and posts. So anytime a scammer sends me any kind of information, pictures, documents, anything like that, I will post it to you guys so you guys can take a look at them there, as well as priority reply to comments. So if you are interested in doing that, down below this stream, there is a red join button. Click on that. It'll come up with the 3 tiers, and you can select whichever tier you want. If for whatever reason, because YouTube is somewhat finicky and you might not be able to see that join button, in chat right now, Nightbot actually put a link in chat to join the members club. Click that link. It'll do the exact same thing, and you'll be able to walk through the process with that. So we will, like I said, we're still trying to find somebody who is live. That's awesome, Jim. That's exactly what we need to be doing, is educating people, making people aware of these scams. Yes, they are happening. Yes, they are happening to just about everyone, and people need to be aware of them. So that is amazing that you're doing that. Very good. So we are looking, this one is almost a day old, but I want to see if maybe for some reason they might be live. We can at least try them. No guarantee that they are. Sometimes they are, sometimes they go down, but we can at least try. Nope, and they went down. They got taken down. Good. Good. That's just one less scam that's out there. Good, Hope. That's exactly what we need to be doing, is making as many people aware of these scams as possible. Making them aware of the scams and making them aware of how they work, how they're going to be using these manipulation tactics on people to be able to try to scare them, manipulate them, trick them into giving up personal information that they otherwise wouldn't be doing. So all of this is really the reason why we do a lot of this, is for that reason, to be able to try to make it so that other people become aware of it. That's really the whole point in a lot of this. Sorry, just going through my list real fast. Good, Hope. That's exactly what we need to be doing, is helping out friends and family. So that really is a great thing that you're doing. That's actually exactly what we need to be doing, is letting people know, letting friends, family know that this kind of thing happens, and teaching them what to look out for and what to listen for during those kinds of phone calls, because they can make them very, very, very believable, and make it so that you'll hear them and you'll believe 100% that, yeah, this sounds real. I've played a couple voicemail messages. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Exactly, Jim. That's exactly right. And uh, I've personally been scammed by some of them. The $100 gift voucher. I got taken for it back in 2000. I want to say it was 18. Um, we got taken from it, and we got they made out with, gosh, it must have been $3,000-4,000 from us. And that was only because the bank did put the fraud protection block on it after so long. But yeah, that's why I try to do this, because that if I had known about these scams, if I had known about that one, I would not have, gone through with it. I wouldn't have done all of that. Um, Everybody hears about the, car insurance scams, and the car insurance scams one. We're trying to contact you about your car's extended warranty. Everybody knows about that scam, but not very many people know about many of the other ones that are going on. The $100 gift voucher ones. They don't know about the refund scams. They don't know about the PCH scams. They don't know about a lot of these that they can fall victim to. And that's what we're trying to do, is be able to educate these people, to tell them, hey, look, this is what's going on. This is what it sounds like. This is what they're going to tell you. This is how they're going to sound. So you need to keep an eye out for this. Yeah, that one I thought was going to disconnect. It was a pretty old one, so I'm not really surprised. Exactly, Hope. And the list just keeps going on and on and on and doesn't really stop. And to me, the only way we're going to be able to make it stop is by making people aware of them, oh, making people aware that these kinds of scams happen, they are going on, and you need to look out for them. You need to keep an eye out for them, and be your brother's keeper. Keep an eye out for your family members, your friends, to make sure that they don't fall victim. If you see or hear somebody who looks like or sounds like they might become victim for it, it's a good idea to step in. There's no fault about it to try to step in and say, hey, look, I don't know about how legitimate that sounds. And it'll be tough because everybody, depending on how far into the scam they are, everybody wants to believe that, hey, Teresa, everybody wants to believe that it's real. These I am a Mega Millions winner. I did win all this money and everything, and they want to believe it, so they're going to hear you say, no, I'm sorry, but it's not real. You're being scammed. And just a lot of it is embarrassment, but guilt. How could I fall for something like this? Stuff like that. A lot of it will make them angry. They'll not believe you. They'll call you a liar and everything. And it's important to try to get through to them. Look, no, show them proof. Show them my channel. Show them any of the other scam baiters. If you follow any other scam baiters, pull up their channels and look for these exact same kind. If they're falling for exact same kind of scams, if they're falling for a refund scam, pull up any number. Honestly, you could come up with just about almost any scam baiter. Pull up their channels. Pull up any of their channels. They'll just about everybody has some kind of refund scam video. And show them, hey, it sounds just like this. And a lot of them, they'll hear the scam going on, and they'll finally realize, oh no, this is a scam. And sometimes they'll believe you, sometimes they'll still deny it, but at least you can do your best to try to get through to people. Maybe. Oh, nope. That one's not going. That one's not answering. We'll try to go through. Oh, yeah. Try to go through some of the numbers that we were also given yesterday. And by the way, if anybody does have any scams that you personally have received and you'd like me to try to investigate, you can send them to my email at wehavegreatcats@gmail.com. Now, I can't guarantee I'll check them out on stream, but you can send them to me that way, and I can take a look at them and see what exactly might actually be going on with them. Let's try something new. Nope, that's not what I wanted. I meant to click there. there. What would be a good name? You know what? We haven't used Tim in a while. Why don't we try with Tim? It's been a good almost month and a half that we've used Tim. So I think it's good. It's a good time to try to bring Tim back. We haven't really used him in a while. Oh. Yeah. But I'm looking at the notes. I did call this guy recently. I did call him recently, very recently. And he's the one that gave me a bunch of info. So we will definitely keep him on the back burner for when he is able or willing to talk with me. But he will be a fun one to try to get. But yeah, I am just going through, checking a lot of these numbers, seeing if any of these POSs are still active and live. This one has a you have to like press 1 to continue, which is kind of weird. Not very many have that. Let's see, it's at least dialing, which is interesting. And I talked to this guy a while ago. We were able to get a lot of good stuff off of him. Nope. We'll try one more time. Sometimes calling twice helps. Sometimes calling twice will help. It'll show the urgency that they should pick up. But we're like I said, we're going through. We're going to check all of these numbers, every single one of them that we come across, until we find somebody. And usually, right around this time, they will start calling back a lot of these missed numbers, and just checking and verifying. You know, hey, what's going on? I saw there was a missed call. Call me back, kind of thing. So they will definitely see that they have a missed call. It's just whether or not when. A lot of it is when will they answer? When will they call back? That's a lot of it is when. And probably tonight, I'm going to be working on the next video for us. The next video should come out Thursday morning. Nope. The next video should come out Thursday morning. Like I said, I'm going to be working on it today. And today and tomorrow I'm going to be working on it, so I can be able to get it out to you guys and make sure that it's good. And we'll be working on it. We'll be trying to get it good for you guys, as well as tomorrow there's going to be a new shorts coming out, so you guys can... Oh, no. Come on, answer. There'll be a new shorts, short reels, shorts. I think they're called shorts on YouTube. There'll be a new short that's going to come out tomorrow morning, so make sure to check that out as well. It is going to be pulled from one of our videos, one of our calls, so you guys can be able to check that out as well. I think you guys will really like it. It's a really good one where I just go ham with a scammer. And I think you guys will really like just... a lot of them shows just how abrasive and just how nasty these guys can get when they don't get their way. But other than that, I'm going to be working on our video for Thursday. I'm going to be trying to set up our next video for next week. Probably, honestly, after that. Not available. So that means the Google subscriber you have called is not available. So that means the phone is still active. We'll try one more time. Nope, not available. Okay. So this is what we're gonna actually do. We're gonna log out of the dialer. And then we're gonna reload it. We're gonna reload it with a new phone number because sometimes everybody has that phone number just blocked. So because everybody has that number blocked, nobody's going to answer it. Everybody knows that number is no good, don't answer it. So we're going to go through and try to get a different number. Let me try to do this because I don't know how to do it on the app itself. The only bad part about it is that by doing this, all those numbers that I just called, they're not, when they try to call back, they're not going to be able to get through to that number because I don't believe it'll go to this new one. So, I mean, that sucks, but at the same time, it is what it is. I'll accept that because that means we can... I'll accept that because that means that it opens up the opportunity to try to get a hold of all new scammers. So we'll try to reload this, try to see what we can be able to do. Hopefully we'll be able to actually get a hold of somebody now. Sometimes it works, sometimes it helps. Being able to just use a new number like that. Plus, it's been a while since I've done that. It's been a long while since I've, well, I say long while, but it's been it's been almost a month since I've changed my number, which you need to change your number frequently to be able to make it so that you can slip past any, like, oh, they blocked my number and I can't get through kind of thing. Which is always, always, always annoying that they'll block your phone number. Especially when you're trying to do what we do and waste their time, frustrate them, annoy them, do all that. It really does kind of... It annoys me because of... it annoys me because of not being able to get through to actually do my job, do what I need to do to be able to try to make other people safe. Go back over here. Okay. Now, if you guys haven't already yet, please like, share, and comment, or like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. Not only does it show to me that you guys like this kind of content, but it tells YouTube that you guys like this kind of content, and it pushes it out to a lot more people, which makes it so that a lot more people can become aware of these kinds of scams, which is exactly what we need. Ooh. No. Okay. Okay, so we'll go through, we'll go back through a lot of these numbers to try to see if we can get around a lot of these guys' blocks by changing, by the fact that we changed our number, which usually ends up happening that way is because we changed our number. Because we changed our number, a lot of them will see will because we changed our number, a lot of them will end up calling us back because of that, and because they see that it's a brand new number that they haven't talked to yet. That's all they will see on their end. Come on, where? And PCH scams right now are a little bit scarce because of that. Because of the hurricane that hit them last week, and a lot of them are still trying to recover. A lot of them still don't have service. A lot of them don't have cell phones, water, food, electrical, stuff like that. So because of that, a lot of PCH ones aren't working right now. Which honestly, in the long run, considering what we do, that's awesome. Considering that this whole point is to annoy, frustrate, and waste their time, that is awesome. Because that means that they can't be able to get a hold of potential victims. Content-wise, it sucks because I can't be able to entertain you guys with anything. Can't entertain you guys if nobody picks up the phone, you know what I mean? But in the long run, in the grand scheme of things of what we do, it's amazing because it makes it so that they can't be out there creating more victims, which is unbelievably the best thing that we can do. Huh? We'll try these guys. I don't know if they're still going to be active or if they're going to accept phone calls from America, but we can still at least try because a lot of them this one is a Citibank one, and a lot of Citibank ones are call centers out of India, places like that. So a lot of them, they shut off the phone connections to America after a certain time. And then they end up switching to, yeah, it dropped. They end up switching to Europe and Australia because it's early morning for them. So they can be able to get a hold of those elderly people who do wake up early and be able to try to get a jump on who they can be able to scam that day. Plus, if anything, calling all these numbers too is going to make it so that these guys are going to see these missed calls, which is beautiful because that means that later on when they do have these phones on and they do have the service going, they're going to be curious about them and they're going to end up trying to call them back, call these numbers back. So we should end up getting a good amount of missed calls from these guys over the next couple days. Which might mean we might, because of that, we might end up doing another stream later on this week. No guarantee. And if you follow the Discord, I'll let you guys know in there. But we might do another one later on this week because of that. just so that we can be able to catch up on those missed calls and be able to try to get a hold of somebody. Tim Smith. We at least got a Google voice on this one, which is promising. But it is about 7 days old. That's the problem. But we'll at least let it ring out, see what happens from it. This sounds like he's probably one of them who blocked my number. Hey, glass bottle. Yeah, no, that went to voicemail, unfortunately. Which, you know, it happens. A lot of these guys will end up doing that. It sucks, but we kind of gotta just go with it. But we will eventually, one of these people will end up picking up. One of them will answer and call us back. It is still mostly early, so that's a good sign with it, because a lot we might end up getting later on tonight a lot of missed calls because of these guys, or we might end up trying to stay on a little bit longer so that we can be able to field a lot of the calls that come in. Ooh, that was a... Yeah, I thought so. That's a voicemail. But if you guys have any questions or anything, you can go ahead, since we do have a lot of downtime right now. If you do have any questions, you can post them in chat. I can't guarantee I'll answer all of them, but I will go ahead and answer as many as I possibly can. Glass bottle, what do you mean where are the scammers calling from now? I'm not understanding that question. Not understand what you mean by that, Glass. Yeah, right now, if they are from India, Asia, or anywhere like that, Nigeria, a lot of them are going to be hitting a lot more of. They're going to be putting pretty much all their focus now, especially like, let's say, the refund scams. Especially the refund scams. They're going to be trying to hit the UK and Australia right now. The ones that still try to hit the U.S. right now are the PCH or Jamaica scammers. I don't like generalizing and saying that it's one type of person, but in this case, the majority of them are from Jamaica. So, the Jamaica PCH lottery scams. The lottery scam ones are trying to still hit the U.S. right now. And right now, because right now my time is about 5:20. So, with it being about 5:20, it's kind of that in-between time where sometimes they'll answer, sometimes they won't. So we kind of have to push through that, because right about 5:30ish, 5:30, sometimes 6, that's when they actually start picking the phones back up, and actually the Jamaican ones are picking the phones back up and calling back a lot of those missed calls. Have I had a cartel escort scam yet? No, Teresa. I would like to try to get one of those, but mostly the I'll say the majority of those are usually done through text message, and the ones that the majority of them are done through text message. And by the time I'm able to see that they are active, uh, by the time I try to contact them on my phone to be able to do it, or get to my computer to be able to text them, the number's already dead and moved on. So I'm not able to actually get those. The problem right now for me is that obviously I work. I have a full-time job. And with that full-time job, I'm not able to have access to my phone. So while I'm not able to have access to my phone, I'm not able to actually make those calls, answer those text messages, things like that. So a lot of that kind of hinders a lot of it, which is why I usually make these calls in the afternoonish, is because, that's when I get home, that's when I'm available to try to make these kind of calls. Ideally for my schedule, it would be nighttime, like by 9-10 o'clock my time. But unfortunately, a lot of them don't answer, and it's really rare for them to answer, and I just can't do it. So it sucks with that. So I got to try to make as much time when I can as possible. But I would love to try to do the sextortion, the cartels, all of those. I would love to try to dig in on those. But like I said, a lot of the problem is that by the time I'm able to get set up, or even get my phone and then get set up and get access and do everything I need to, those numbers are already gone. It's not found. Ugh. So let's see what else we can get our hands into. We're still going to try to make as many calls as we can. Still try to get as many of these guys on the line. Right now we're digging kind of deep into the barrel. We're going about 8 days old now, which is pretty old. And that's true, Glass. That's very true. They will slip up sometimes. And it's just, it's trying to get them to slip up. Yeah, Teresa, I would love, like I said, I would love to try to dig in on them. And I think I could be able to get them good. It's just being able to get in touch with them while that number is still live, because the community, one thing I love about the community, the Scambay community, is that they're very quick to be able to find numbers, identify numbers, and then take down numbers. It's a great ability to be able to have. The problem with me doing live streams is that a lot of the time, they get taken down before I can do anything. So it's not really entertaining for you guys to be able to, like today, sit here and watch me dial over and over and over again, X amount of numbers. And I mean, it's nice I'm able to talk with you guys and be able to answer any questions or anything. But in the scope of trying to be entertaining, it kind of sucks. That's why, you know, the I call morning shift. That's why the morning shift, during the morning hours, they usually end up getting a lot of phone calls because they end up having a lot of those guys able to be active. Which I got a bunch of PTO. I might try to use some. Hey, discount. Nope, you're a voicemail. And you're right, glass bottle. You're right. You need everyone. If you're, even if you're experienced scam baiting, you've been doing it for years. You need to proceed with caution when doing those sextortion and cartel scams because you never know exactly how much they know. And it. Yes, hello.
Yes, how are you?
I'm doing good. I received a phone call saying that I might have won a prize or something, and to try to call this
Yes,
number.
you have won. Yes, you have won yourself a prize from Orin Outlet. How are you today?
I'm.
Rather, matter of fact, good evening to you. I may add.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Thank
doing
you.
wonderful.
Yeah, I'm
Yes,
doing
my name is
great.
Ted Goodson. I left a message on your phone correctly so because the reason why I've been trying to get a hold of you from when, and unfortunately I have no luck. Where have you been all this time? You have a lot of money to receive.
Well, what ended up happening was I decided to unplug from the internet, social media, my phone, everything, and so I haven't actually looked at my phone in like 2 weeks. So I haven't actually been able to look at it, and today I decided to get back on, and I saw that I had your missed call, so I wanted to try to get on to see what exactly it is that I won. But I'm sorry, you broke out a little bit. What was your
Okay,
name?
yes, my name is Sam Goodson. I'm the general manager of the Mega Million establishment. You realize the message that I've left on your phone stating that you've won yourself the prize from the company?
Oh, well, I heard that I won a prize, but I couldn't make out what the prize exactly was.
Okay, the prize was actually a certified bank issuer check of $5.5 million, and you've also won yourself a 2026 convertible Mercedes-Benz because you're getting the latest model, and that will be delivered at, a certain time once everything is completed to you.
Oh my
Completed
God!
for
Thank you
you.
so much, Sam. Thank you so much. $5.5 million. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're most welcome. Is this your first time receiving a call from an outlet that you've won yourself a prize?
Yes.
Okay. You're very excited about your win.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I'm $5.5 million.
Okay.
I've never even seen $1 million. Now I have $5.5 million. This is amazing.
Okay. Well, wonderful. Can I ask you a question in reference to your winning?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. You sound very excited, but there's something in the back of my mind that something is telling me in the back of my mind that the amount of money that you're receiving from our outlet, probably you're going to waste it. Have you ever wasted any of your money before?
No.
Are you a big spender?
I'm actually very, very. What can you say? I'm a penny pincher. I don't like
So you're
wasting money. I don't. I try to save as much money as possible. I've actually been trying to save up money to be able to buy a house. So, I mean, obviously now I can buy a pretty big house, but I'm not. I don't try to waste money. Nothing like that.
okay. Well, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. I like that. But you're a mingy guy. I understand. Sometimes you have to be mingy. You don't want to spend too much and stuff like that. So it's better to do that because you can reserve a lot of money, which is conserved. No one is able to withdraw a lot of stuff from you. But I'm going to say this to you. We want to have your delivery done. Hopefully we can have a delivery done for you Thursday. How would that be? How does that sound for you? Thursday we could have a delivery done for you.
Honestly, I
Thursday.
might be going out of town after about middle of the day tomorrow. I have
Okay.
I have a flight already scheduled to be departing at like 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, or not tomorrow, but wait, tomorrow's Wednesday. Yeah, so it'd be tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the morning. So I'm
Okay.
going to be out of
Tomorrow
town
is
for about a
9 o'clock.
week.
Okay. I do
So I mean,
understand that.
if I can get this done sooner, I'd prefer that. The sooner I can be able to
Okay.
get this
When
money,
you-
the better.
If you're no, that it won't be able to until Thursday. Thursday is the right date that's set up for you. But you said you're going to be out of town. When you're back, you could receive your money. How does that sound?
Well, like I said, I'd prefer to be able to get this money as soon as possible.
Okay. How soon? How soon?
I'm sorry, you broke out there. Can you say again?
I said, how soon would he? How soon would you like to receive the money? Because you said you would like to receive the money soon. How soon?
Tonight? Tomorrow?
No,
In the next 5
no,
minutes?
No,
He wants to try to stall me out till Thursday. I don't want to wait till Thursday. I want to try to get him now. No, 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 no. You don't get to just answer and then disconnect. I think he's just forwarding my call now. We'll call him back one more time because this is going to be like 4 or 5 times now I've called him back. Yeah, no. So he's not answering my call. I think he wanted to try to stall me out till Thursday. I didn't want to wait till Thursday. I wanted to try to get it now. And he didn't like that. So he wanted to... He just decided, screw it. You're not even worth it. It sounds like you're going to be a headache. And just kind of blew me off with a lot of it. But I don't know if he fully believed me with it. Because he made the comment. You sound like you're gonna blow all the money, you're gonna waste the money and everything. I think because he made that comment, I'm not sure if he would have actually went through with it. I'm not sure if he actually would have believed me. Let me look through the notes on this real fast. Let me try calling that number back again, because before it was a hard hang up. Yeah, he was very quick about, you sound like you're going to waste this money. Sometimes they'll try to say that just to try to get you to calm down and prove to them how serious you are about trying to do what they say. It's a ridiculous tactic, but sometimes they will use that. And a lot of that is just pushing through and trying to convince them that, no, I'm not going to waste the money. No, I'm not going to be frivolous with it. You can believe me. Yeah, a lot of that is just pushing through with them to get them to finally fully believe you when they start doing those kinds of things, because sometimes they'll say that sounds like you're just going to blow the money. Sounds like you're just going to blow the money. Sometimes they'll say, "Oh, you're too excited," or something like that, because they think that you're not serious, and you've got to convince them that you are serious. Sometimes they'll say, yeah, donate to the church, Teresa. They'll say, oh, you should donate to the church if you are a good Christian, Catholic, whatever it is. You should donate this money to the church and everything. And a lot of that is to try to play with your religion. A lot of that is to try to pull on those heartstrings for religion. And it's sick that it's absolutely disgusting and sick that they try to even do that. Ooh, that was a hard hang-up. If you guys are interested, I do have a members program. If you are interested in signing up for it, right below this live, there is going to be a join button, a red join button. If you click on that, it's going to come up with 3 different tiers for you to choose from, tier 1, 2, and 3. If you select tier 1, I suggest everybody do tier 1. It's the cheapest, and you get the most bang for your buck out of it. It is just $3 a month, okay? And with that, that's the lowest that YouTube will let me go with it. With that, you do get a whole bunch of different features and everything that you could be able to do. Along with, you get a special icon next to your name. You get to use members-only emojis. At the end of the streams, we usually do a members-only chat. So you can be able to continue to chat, ask questions, make comments, anything like that, as well as do a behind-the-scene, as well as I do behind-the-scenes posts. So whenever a scammer sends me any kind of documentation or photos, I usually try to post it to the members so you guys can be able to take a look at it as well. So you can be able to see the kind of ridiculousness that they're trying to push out there. As well as the last thing, priority reply and comments. So you will get priority replies on them above everybody else. If you are interested in doing that, you can do it. Just click the join button down below. You do have to already be subscribed to the channel, which I suggest everybody already subscribe. And once you hit the subscribe button, it'll change to a join button. You click that join button and you'll be set up to go from there. Like I said, it is just $3 a month if you are interested. And all of the money that we do get from it, we do end up putting towards the stream, upgrading hardware, upgrading software, everything like that. Everything that you're seeing me use, the headphones, the microphone stand, everything in the computer, all of that comes from the donations and the members doing members programs. So thank you again for everybody who is doing that. So we'll call this last number, well, not last number, but we'll call this next number ooh, maybe? I got a different ringtone, which means it connected. Yes, hello? Hello? Oh, come on. No. You answered. Yes, hello? Hello? Okay, you're answering. You're probably not able to. This guy, he probably recognizes that I'm calling about the scam. I'm calling about the scam, but he's not able to. He's probably not able to uh do the scam right now. So he's answering, he's recognizing what it is. Oh, is this a callback? Yes, hello?
Hello? Yeah?
I'm sorry,
Hello?
who's this?
I got a... someone was calling from this number.
About how long ago?
You just called me 2 times.
I'm sorry, can you tell me what... Because I just called a different phone number. Did you switch phones or something?
What did you call about?
Well, I received a phone call saying that I might have won a prize and to call to speak with a claims agent about trying to claim it. And I'm just trying to call to see if it's still available.
This is the retail promotion. You know, we've leave that message like how long? When did you get that message?
It was a couple days ago.
Okay, yeah, it's a retail promotion.
Okay. So did I win a prize?
Yes, you're a winner of $4.8 million.
I'm sorry. Wait a second. $4.8 million?
Yes.
Oh my God. Wait, this is real. Oh my God. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
I know your voice. Fuck you. I know your voice.
What are you talking about?
Goodbye. I'm blocking you again.
Well, what are you talking about? He recognized me. He says he's going to block me, but let's see if he actually does it. Thank you very much, Dave. Yes, hi. I just spoke. I think it was you? Hello? Nope, you're not getting away. Try to get him before he actually blocks me. Which he could block me. He could block me while I'm calling, but I want to try to keep annoying him little by little. Nah, nope. He's blocked me. Okay. So we'll keep moving on. Hey, farm girl. But that's a good number because that tells us that he is still live and active. And he's calling from a different number too. I should actually post that other number. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Trying to update this so other people know. Okay. And hopefully somebody else can get him. Because he recognized my voice almost right away. Which it happens, especially as often as I do call these kind of scammers. They'll recognize my voice pretty fast. It's annoying, but you just kind of got to deal with it and move on from there. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep going. Here soon, here in a minute, we're probably going to go to the members only chat. So if you are a member, nothing, you won't have anything different. Everything will be the same. But if you're not a member, you're not going to be able to at least chat. Um, you're not going to be able to chat, do things like that. If you are interested in doing the members program, so you can be able to chat, you can be able to get the different features. Nightbot just posted a link in chat. You can click that link. It'll walk you through how to sign up. I suggest everybody do tier 1 for it because it's the cheapest and you get the most bang for your buck. It is just $3 a month. That's less than a cup of coffee, less than a gallon of gas with it. And it really, really does help out. Teresa, I have been thinking of getting a voice changer. But right now, with my setup, I'm not able to get to that point. I have other things with my computer and with my entire setup that I want to upgrade first before I do a voice changer. Like, I need to get a new graphics card. I'm going to need to get a new processor for my computer. Possibly another monitor so that I can be able to have chat on a separate screen, so not everything's all cluttered. Because right now everything's on one monitor. Maybe upgrade the camera so you guys can have better quality at that point. But eventually down the line, I do want to upgrade to get a voice changer. That and this microphone is a USB microphone, and it's really hard to find voice changers that integrate well with a USB microphone. That's one of the problems, is also trying to find one of those. So I'd have to upgrade the microphone and then get the hardware to be able to do that. Oh, I'm sorry, Farm Girl. That sucks. Okay, we'll try to find one more. See ya, Foxes. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. Hey, Solid. Yeah, I told you, dude. I told you, Solid. We're going to be doing a little bit later of a stream today to try to make up for the fact that it cut out earlier, and to try to make up for the fact that yesterday's stream uh, kind of got screwed up with the whole dialer software being stupid. Ooh, I'm sorry, Farm Girl. That's no good. Sorry, guys. Just going through a lot of these posts, trying to find somebody who might be active, might be live. Okay, and we're going to keep on trying to plug along. Thank you guys again for coming in and hanging out. I know you don't have to, and I know there's a bunch of different scam baiters out there that you could be watching, but you're in here watching me, and I do appreciate it. So thank you, everyone. I really do. Well, they updated this randomly. Nice. Okay. Ooh. Okay. I am gonna have to jump off. I was in the middle of I do gotta jump off, guys. I'm sorry. Uh, it's a little bit of a emergency, but not really. But thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. I'm gonna try to do another stream later on this week. I'm going to try to do another stream later on this week. Possibly, if you are part of the Discord. I'm going to keep it posted in the Discord so you guys can stay up to date. But yes, we're going to have probably another stream later on this week, as well as, yeah, I'm sorry, Solid. As well as another video coming out on Thursday morning. So keep an eye out for that, as well as a short coming out tomorrow morning. So keep an eye on all of that. I'm trying to pump out content for you guys. So thank you guys for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. And I will check you guys later. Thank you.